All right, welcome to Unit 2 lessons, and we're going to talk about lesson number 8 really quickly. That's dealing with choosing your subject and topic. And this video is not just going to be for students, but also going to be for supervisors so that everybody's on the same page as far as subject and topic selection is concerned. In Unit 2, if you click on Lesson 8, Choosing Your Subject and Topic, you'll see this Word document that comes up where you have to choose your subject. So most of you guys, students at least, will want to choose a subject usually relating to a course that you're already taking, such as, IB film. If you really like IB film and you think that you'd like to focus on a film type of topic, then you'll choose a film as your subject. And since that's a DP subject, you're all good with that. But that does not mean that you have to take that a subject of a class that you are taking. So you can choose an extended essay subject area that you're not studying, but that create some complications because that means that you have to learn a lot about the subject before you even start thinking about topics and all that kind of stuff, because you're going to have to learn the terminology, the tools that they use, what the IB expects as far as what type of things you're going to discuss or analyze or whatever. So you want to have a really good understanding of what you're getting into if you decide to choose a subject that you're not taking. And of course, there's a world studies subject area that you can that you can focus on in your extended essay. And the document, choosing your subject and topic, does break down world studies pretty well for you. Okay. There is subject-specific guidance in the IB website, and there's a button here that takes you directly to the IBO, and it provides guidance that is going to break down information relative to the subject area that you choose. So if I'm going to click on this really shortly, it definitely goes over, the assessment criteria and all that kind of stuff. But you'll see here that we have interdisciplinary essays, the arts, math, sciences, society, language acquisition, language and literature. So if you click on one of those, now all of a sudden you're going to see subject-specific guidance, whether it's theater, music, film, visual arts, etc. So if you are going to choose a subject, it is really important that you go to the IBO to get that specific guidance so that you have a better understanding of what is going to be expected of you when you immerse yourself into writing and researching an EE subject that falls within within that subject area. Okay. When you are choosing a topic, obviously it's not best to choose a mainstream topic because it's probably been talked about over and over and over again. It won't be very original, and it might be related to classwork that you're covering in the subject area, and that is definitely a no-no. You do not want to do an extended essay on something that you have worked on in your class at a different time. Okay, so make sure you choose something that's of interest to you because you're going to be married to this thing for 6 to 8 months. And it should be something that you yourself are creating as far as like what type of topic you want to you want to research and stuff. Not something that a bunch of people have gone before you, and then all you're doing is kind of like rehashing what they've talked about. Okay, remember this is scholarly, so you're an explorer. You're going out there and you're testing new waters, right? You're using tools and these skills that you've acquired for your first 3 years of your IB studies. Now is the time to test out that stuff and do something that hopefully not many people have done before. All right. You definitely have deadlines and stuff already. And what you want to do is you want to meet those so you stay engaged. Choosing a subject area is probably the easiest thing that you'll have to do with your EE. Okay. Now with the reflection, you definitely want to spend some time really talking about your process and why you've chosen the subject area, what type of topic you want to, you're considering doing or focusing on. Okay, so make sure you do this earnestly. All right. You get out of it what you put into it, and this definitely will help you write the first section of your reflection form that will be submitted to IB. That's about it. Teachers, of course, you want to make sure that the subject area is a DP subject area and the topic is appropriate for the subject area, and that we're avoiding interdisciplinary topics. And when we get into the topics, we want to make sure that when they're creating a topic that they are, the students are following that format that is articulated or that's provided in their research template here. And you'll see that this equation involves a specific aspect of the topic plus 2 points of view in terms of measurement. So when they're talking about their topic, they need to have these things in there, right? So that this can then allow the student to get into a research question, which we'll talk about in a different lesson. All right, so really stress that if they don't have an aspect of the topic, and they don't have 2 points of view, or they don't have a way to measure what they're analyzing, then it's not a good topic yet. All right, if it's something general like I'm going to discuss the differences between Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands and Sweeney Todd. Great. Well, we have 2 points of view. We have the two films. All right. There's no aspect of topic because it's just you're just comparing the two films. So because it's film, we need to check. We need to check off that specific aspect of topic by selecting a film element. So let's say it's use of framing. Since this is cinematography element, let's talk about framing. All right, so the use of framing in those two films. All right, well, we don't have a term of measurement, so what we could say is maybe the writer is going to maybe the writer wants to figure out how framing gets the audience to empathize with the main character in Edward Scissorhands and Sweeney Todd. Now all of a sudden we're looking at the specific aspect of topic, which is framing. We have the 2 points of view, which is the two films. And the term of measurement is going to then investigate how an audience member empathizes through the use of that specific film tool to empathize with Sweeney Todd and with Edward Scissorhands. That's a better topic. Now, that's not the research question yet, but that's the topic. That would be appropriate, and that would be something that, I would approve. So obviously with the different subject areas, you can you can use that same approach to encourage the students to get to the appropriate topic. Okay? That's about it for this lesson. I'll move on to formulating a research question in the next question, or in the next lesson. So everybody's on the same page as far as that's concerned. If you have any questions, contact your supervisor, or if you're a supervisor and you have questions, feel free to contact me. Thank you.